beginning, I really didn't want to come home because I had a job. I was loving it.
Life before Katrina was good because I went to school and I had fun doing stuff and playing with my friends, playing with my little sister.
My life was great before Katrina. I had a lot of fun with my friends and my family.
Life before Katrina, for me, was more like innocent and childlike. Like I didn't notice some of the things that I know now. For example, like I didn't know anything about, what it means to be responsible and to take care of a family and everything like that.
My life before Katrina was good. I was coming to Phoenix to spend the summer with my grandma, and we ended up getting ready to move down here.
Like before the storm, it was fun, Just a little small country, just Phoenix. Like we did whatever we had to do just to have fun. Like by playing just sports, like everything, like basketball, football, like because all my friends, like we were all really competitive, like people, like. Somebody might think they're faster than others, we won't race. Like somebody think they're better at basketball, competing in basketball, like all day, everything. So we got the school bus, we just going, just having fun, like, cause all of us was around each other, And it's like really, we never really went down the roads, like we just all stuck together, like just Phoenix, just together, It was pretty fun.
Life before Katrina for me was pretty good. I had a lot of friends, was chilling every day with everybody, just having fun.
Life before Katrina was good. Like, I was playing football, baseball. It was just my family all together. It was just amazing. But like, before Katrina was just, the community was just like it just had so much to do in the community. It was just like, it was just so packed. Like there was always something to do. We could have played football in the yard, could have played baseball, could have played baseball by the park, could have been swimming, could have been playing basketball, all that. We could have did a lot of things before Katrina.
Life before Katrina was all right. I didn't know that much of people because I just moved down here in 7th grade. And right before Katrina hit, I just got to 9th grade. And it was all right, I still didn't know that many people I was getting to know.
When we heard Katrina was coming, we weren't really that worried about it because we had prepared and evacuated for storms before and nothing came back home and nothing happened, so we weren't really worried. We were really nonchalant about it.
When I heard the storm was coming, I would never thought it would be like the way it turned out. I thought we would just be going like probably to the city or just the Bell Cheese Auditorium like we did the year before that, and just watch the rain, like really just listen to the rain and just play games like you always do, let that. That's what I thought it would be. I never thought it turned out the way it turned out. It was pretty hard though.
When I heard Katrina was coming, I got kind of excited because I thought we were just gonna go across the river to this gym at the school. And because the last storm that came before Katrina, we went to this gym and we stayed there overnight, and I was playing the game with my cousins all night. Next morning, back home. So I thought that was going to be the story. But then, me and my dad was blowing up the windows, and he said we had to go to Mississippi. And when we was on our way, it was bumper-to-bumper traffic, moving slow, It was like it took us forever just to get to Mississippi. I mean, traffic was crazy. People had road rage, because what was going on.
Katrina hit. I went to Texas, Natchitoches. I went a lot of places because we had to move to a lot of places when Katrina hit.
I went to Texas, Galveston, Texas, and went to school up there. Met buku new friends and new teachers.
When Katrina hit, we evacuated. We went to Texas. We was from hotel to hotel. I was in and out of schools, meeting new people, but nothing was like it was at home.
Evacuated to Oklahoma, Tulsa, Oklahoma, as a matter of fact. Life in Oklahoma was nice. Everybody was, you know, friendly. I liked the school I was in. I joined my church's youth group, and I got involved in a lot of things with communities. And so, you know, it helped me to grow as a person. It was not only a disaster-filled experience, but it was a learning experience.
Life in Mississippi during Katrina, it was okay. You know, I had new friends, a lot of new friends. You know, me being from down here, I got some new friends. You know, I always was talking about my experience down here. It was okay, but I know I wanted to come back home.
After the storm passed, like, we moved to a place called Melville, and they was treating us wonderful, you know. But after that first week, they started treating us like dogs. The mayor was taking our money. The chief was just he was kind of like really, really good friends with the mayor, and they was just taking our money. School, don't talk about school. Like, fights almost every day because, like, they was kind of not liking us because of where we was from, you know. But, you know, that we ain't wanted to be like that, but it's just how they took it, really.
We finally settled down in Natchitoches, Louisiana. It wasn't too good out there. It was like they judge you because of where you was from. I never was judged because of the person that I am. So I liked it out there. I made new friends, was stable in school actually. I really liked that part.
In the beginning, I really didn't want to come home because I had a job at McDonald's, you know, I'm loving it. I had a job at McDonald's, I had lots of friends. I was taking psychology classes, and I was in a drama club, and I was in my second year of drama at my school. I really loved everything about Oklahoma, but I was also missing my family, especially my grandmother.
So when we was in Mississippi, we was in a hotel, so I'm thinking in my head that we're gonna come back in like 3 days, but it's like after them 3 days, we kind of like heard that it was like kind of flooded down here, and this was gone and that was gone.
Like, you constantly hearing that your house is gone, not going back. Phoenix, just the whole Plaquemines Parish is totally gone, you know, except for the upper part of Plaquemines where we were staying at. And there was like, we kind of had to evacuate because like the water's gonna rise over the school, and we was like in a 2-story size, you know, school, whatever, you know. And there was like, some people was like lost. Like, I had a brother down that stayed for a storm. Like, I was kind of hearing that he drowned, his girlfriend drowned, and his dog drowned or whatever. And I also had an uncle stayed down there and stuff too. And they told me that I lost him. And you know, just me just constantly hearing them things at a time. I was like around like between 16, 17 years old, and just hearing stuff like that. People you love the most that's so close to you, just hearing that you lost them and stuff like that. It was kind of tough, you know.
We got to Mississippi. It was cool, you know, and see my auntie and all that. We stayed there like a night, 2 nights by my auntie house, and I was, you know, ready to go home. I asked my dad, you know, when we was going home, and he was like, he don't know. And when he told me that, you know, that's when I realized Katrina was something serious, when I heard my father say he don't know when we're going back home. So from there, we used to watch the news and see everything that was going on with Katrina, what it was destroying. And I got sad, but it still didn't really hit me until when we came back down here to visit, and I seen my house was moved off its foundation. And all the other houses in my community were destroyed. It was like a bomb just came through here. And that's when it was, you know, it was really a serious issue. And, you know, I really realized that Katrina destroyed our community.
After seeing the damage from Katrina, I felt sad because people had lost their homes and weren't able to come back.
After I seen the damage, I really didn't feel that good because when I seen my children had mildew and like it wasn't that good.
All my house gone and clothes, everything, school.
I was sad because it destroyed my home. It destroyed everybody's home and lots of things.
Now, after Katrina, I'm loving it. Back home, back chilling with my friends. Nice to see family again. Although some people not home and everything's coming back together. And Katrina, it really improved in some ways, but at the same time, it made things worse as well. Because not everybody can say that they're moving back home.
Coming back home, boy, it felt so good just being back home. Just be back in Plaquemines, it was really wonderful. But just be back in my hometown, Phoenix, wonderful. It's like everything is just that, like, it's like, be real with you, it's even better. It's like we more close to our friends because we feel that we know how it is just being just departed from each other. And it's like, it's wonderful, man.
Now, after Katrina, life is way better, you know. I get to see all my cousins, all my old friends. My school back open, you know, I'm a senior now in Phoenix, getting ready to graduate from the school I used to go to before Katrina. You know, our community is in the process of being rebuilt. You know, we're doing a great job.
When I moved back down here after Katrina, it was really hard for me to adjust again because it seemed like everything was different. And also with it just being me, my mom, my brother, and my grandma, you know, I had to help my grandma with a lot of stuff around the house and help my little brother with his homework. And my little brother, sometimes, you know, he had a little behavior problem. So sometimes, you know, I had to step up and take care of him while my mom was at work. And, you know, because my grandma couldn't really handle him. So I had to grow. It was my responsibility. Life now, I think is better than it's ever been. And living here and now is preparing me for my future.
I like my school, my house, my friends, and I got a lot of things back.
After Katrina, it was good because now I get to go to school, and now that the trailers are rebuilt and people having fun now and they living in their trailer, they don't have to step in other trailers now. Cause, yeah. School is fun and I get to learn new things that I didn't learn before.
We now have a cooperative center, and in the cooperative center, you know, kids get to come in and use the computer. We have an exercise room for people to come use. We have a library, a reading room for kids, adults, not just kids, but adults also to come and read books, search the internet or exercise.
What we do at the cooperative center, we play on the computer, play the Wii.
It's like, it's really that just us to stay out of trouble and stuff, go on the computers, work out, watch movies, and just, you know, just basically stay out of trouble. I thank Mr. Tyrone Evans for that, like, you know, for giving us that, something we never had before the storm. You know, we always had one down the road, but we never had computers and stuff like that. You know? So it's something that really special that he gave us, and we like to thank him for that right there.
Zion Travis Cooperative Center changed my life. You know, me being a young person, you know, sometimes we have no direction or nobody to guide us. You know, with my mom being at work all the time, my mom doesn't have a chance to talk to me about things and help me with things. So Zion Travis Cooperative Center was a place that I could go, you know, to get help or, you know, to have somebody to talk to.
We have health classes that my mom, she's a registered nurse, she comes and give people tips about, you know, health, CPR classes. We have video editing classes, photography classes. You know, the kids get to learn new things that, you know, they get to experience stuff they never experienced, you know, in a good way.
Really, I go to go on the computer, do my homework, you know, be up on the latest technology. I get to do, you know, get help with projects or anything else I need to do that's important, like for my education.
Also in the Crawford Center, we had summer camp, summer enrichment camp, where the kids also learn stuff. So the Crawford Center is a real blessing for Katrina, you know. So our life is pretty good around the community.